So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
Welcome to the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. I'm Terry Corbett, and I'll be bringing you this game between Sam Mooibroek and Mr. Kevin Cooey. It looks like Mr. Cooey has the hammer in the first end. Sam Mooibroek's lineup is Nathan Steele at lead, Scott Mitchell at second, Ryan Weeb at third, and of course your skip, Sam Mooibroek. And I'm not sure here. I'm going to try and get a better look, but we may have a spare here. Unfortunately, to date, if this is anything like the last game, which I'm sure it will be, in terms of the ice conditions, we're not getting a lot of curl. So the ice is a little straighter than we've been used to. So this is Mr. Martin's first rock of the end. So the Team Cooey lineup is, as per usual, there's no changes there by the looks of things. Carrick Martin at the lead, Tyler Tardy. Actually, I think Aaron Slushinsky is throwing second rocks, and Tyler Tardy is going to throw third rocks. And of course, the infamous leader, Kevin Cooey, throwing those last two important stones. Both these teams have had a pretty busy schedule. I think really what's left in terms of a big event would be these teams trying to represent their province at the Brier. And Kevin Cooey will be playing out of Alberta, and the Mooibroek team out of Ontario. Yeah, this doesn't look like Mr. Mitchell by any stretch of the imagination. Mr. Ryan Weeby. That looks like Scott Mitchell on the left there. Being from Ontario, I've seen them play enough. Looks like Nathan Steele and Scott Mitchell are there. Scott may have just been moved up to play third. This is definitely Aaron Schlitz. I'm going to have trouble with this name. Slashinsky throwing second rocks. Good throw there. So if anybody is out there watching this game, if they can help us determine who the player is on Team Mooibroek, or there who's going to throw second rocks. I can't get a close-up or close enough view of who that might be. Relatively simple end here to date. Tardy trying to ensure that he hits and stays in the rings. Carrick Martin on the broom and like to get a roll, but not going to get enough of a roll. So the rock still remains out in the open. Mitchell will be asked to throw his out turn. I know it's not Ryan Whitby because Ryan has that toe slide, but they got Nathan going hard on this rock. He's going to get a piece of it and roll out. Now I'll be interested to see here what Kevin does. Kevin might elect to get rid of everything there, or he might decide that he'd like to promote his yellow rock. Yeah, he's asked Tyler to throw the bomb here. Little in out set motion. Nice, well done. Sam's elected to play an intern. Executed. Now with this straight ice, you probably aren't going to see Kevin and company junk it up a ton, but Sam will try and hit this roll onto the ring so that Kevin doesn't have a real easy blank. Perfect. So there we go. But the only thing we learned on that end, we probably didn't learn a whole lot, but the skips were able to see that the ice isn't moving, and it was pretty routine. Make sure you're going to be tight on those hits, boys, and we'll sweep them. So we'll return after these brief messages for end number 2.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Say his last name's Dean. We're back at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown here from Swift Current, Saskatchewan. This game features Kevin Cooey and his team against Sam Mooibroek and his team. The first end was a blank. Second end here, we've got a center guard thrown by Team Mooibroek. Followed by a corner guard by Team Cooey. And now Mooibroek's asked Nathan Steele to come around. Unfortunately, they haven't buried it, which will allow Cooey to probably get a hit and roll if he so chooses to take it on behind his corner guard instead of rolling under, and I don't think you can really roll under this. You can see how much ice they're taking for board weight. Didn't quite get enough of that, so it rolled out. Let's give Sam and his team an opportunity to try and get this behind a corner guard, or behind the center guard, sorry. We've learned that the individual throwing this rock is Connor Dean, and he's from British Columbia. He's got a little bit of a history with Sam Mooibroek and the team. Well, maybe not the team, but certainly with Sam. Apparently does not he's not playing regularly on the tour or anything like that. This has gone a little deep, a whole lot deep. That'll allow Kevin probably to decide whether he wants to run the corner guard or if he wants to come around the center guard, or if he would like to come around the corner guard. I'm a little bit surprised here that they've chosen to come around the center guard, only for the simple fact that by coming around, they may shrink the rings a little early here. But when you haven't got a lot of curl, if you ever do get it buried, you probably can't, throw any weight to remove it. So you're playing freezes. Now this is going to slip out the other side a bit. But having said that, I mean, anything high side, if it's got any weight, will definitely promote that yellow rock that is shot rock into that back red rock on the fight in the 12-foot there, I guess. A lot of rotation. Weight looks good. Perfect. Got it right to the nose. And I guess this is another reason it surprises me that Kevin decided to come around. I mean, I guess that rock was probably, a half a foot to a foot too deep, but that's coming nicely now. These rolls are so hard to get on this ice. Oh, they got that nice roll that's so hard to get. And again, not that Kevin Cooey tends to worry too much about things, but this is all a result of, kind of going behind that center guard. And now it just feels like he's chasing the end. So Sam Mooibroek is now asking Scott Mitchell to basically replace the guard that was just removed. May not have covered it enough because it looks like the slash is there on the shot stone. Wow. Again. Not the, I don't know if it's Tyler and his releases, or whether it is not enough ice there. But two kind of surprising results there from Tyler, especially that last one. Again, just replacing the guard. So again, pretty good. Kevin's kind of let this end kind of get away from him a bit. The minute he went in behind the center guard, it started creating problems for him. And then when he really got an out there on Tyler's last one, they were unable to execute and get the outcome that they were looking for. Wow, that that got by the guard and got a nose hit. And he didn't get shot, but the end looks a little safer now. Sam Mooibroek with his final stone here of the second end. He's playing a guard. Looks pretty good. I think it's pretty safe. I don't think Kevin can get around everything, and this might be his only option at scoring too, is that long in off the red. So I would think that as it stands right now, Team Mooibroek has done what they needed to do. They're in a great position to steal one. Team Mooibroek started this season off really good. They won the U25 Next Gen Classic over Jordan McDonald. Well, this is a attempt at a in-off, but not too much of that. So that'll be a steal of 1 for Mooibroek. And after 2 ends of play, Mooibroek leads Kevin Cowie 1-0. We'll be back.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Welcome back. We're here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan for the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. Team Mooibroek just stole 1 in the second end to go up 1-0 on Team Cowie. We've got a center guard up like we did last end. Instead of throwing the corner, as he did in the second end, Kevin's decided to come right around the center line guard. It's gone about a 4 or 5 inches probably too deep for their liking. It's going to give an opportunity for Nathan Steele, the lead on Team Mooibroek, to come down and sit on top of it. Nathan throwing the in turn here. Might be a tad bit light. And it is. Now, because that rock isn't in the house, it can't be removed totally from play. But again, because it's not on the center line, it can be removed as long as it remains in play. The way Tyler sweeps all the time, it's hard to tell whether he's like literally brushing hard or whether he's just doing a, kind of a clean and sweep. That was the call to get his shooter on the rings and stay there for a guard, knowing full well he was going to promote the redstone of Mooibroek. Team Mooibroek represented Ontario in the Montana's Brier last year. This looks a little heavy. In order to go to the Brier, I mean, Sam in his rink beat a very popular name in the curling world, Howard, Scott Howard. You've been around in the curling world, you would be very familiar with his uncle as well as his dad. Dad Glenn, Uncle Russ. Not a terrible result. Sam's gonna run in his own rock into the pile of bananas there. This is Connor Dean filling in for Ryan Weeb. Sometimes when you have a spare, you just feel like you have a small disconnect because you're not quite used to playing with the individual who's sparing. Just little things like communication, and just it may not seem that it's a big thing, but you just have some idiosyncrasies with people. And this front end of Team Mooibroek, Nathan and Scott would normally be playing together at the front end position. But now you've added a new dynamic with Connor actually throwing second, but in the house. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of an adjustment and some time to get used to how everybody kind of operates. Oh, there I'm back. So while I was pitcher left, Team Mooibroek has removed 2 of the Yellowstones. But Coey still sits 2. Tyler Tardy throwing an out turn draw. Case of where this is going to end up. Would like it even with the shot rock. Yeah, well done. Sam will now try the cross house double. The out turn being thrown by Scott Mitchell. This must be close. Oh, yeah. Kevin, I'm pretty sure would love to see that rock replaced perfectly. On the tee line again. We've been talking in the previous game that I was doing about, the next cycle is coming up, and it's going to be interesting to see who stays with who's moving where, and I could see Sam taking this double on. Yep. Team Mooibroek, I think they've got a good thing going with their team. Wouldn't be surprised to see them remain intact if it's possible. When people of the age of Nathan Steele and Scott Mitchell are concerned, sometimes business ventures take them away from curling for a bit. They go under. Oh, no, he's got it. Nice shot. Kevin won't be happy with how they've let them off the hook here. Now, when I say Kevin let them off the hook, I mean Team Mooibroek made some really nice shots, but that said, I think even with Tyler's last rock, I think they would have liked to have gotten that either buried or, just back another foot to take away that double. Kevin Cooey with probably his favorite turn, the out turn. Yeah, pretty routine rolling off to the side so that he lessens the opportunity for Sam to throw a hit and roll behind the corner guard. It's obviously a little easier if the rock has to travel less distance. So the last rock of Sam Mooibroek without the hammer and a clean house, except for one Cooey stone. Little speed wobble there, as we call them. Sliding out of the hack. Sam would like to hit and stay. He's going to roll out and make the blank that much easier for Kevin Cooey. This is just a matter of, where you want to see a rock travel. Get a read of the ice. So that's going to be it for the third end. We'll return after these messages with Team Cooey trailing Team Mooibroek 1-0, but they'll have the hammer.
Hey, Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez.
Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
For you, but you have to be a good fit for them. Welcome back. We're playing one of those, some people would say, critical even ends here. It's the fourth end. Team Cooey trailing 1-0, but with the hammer. Kevin has tried a couple things here. He's gone around the center line guard that Team Mooibroek has thrown up in the, I think it was the second end. He's thrown up his own corner guard. He has chosen to do the corner guard route again. Team Mooibroek trying to come around that center line guard. It is touching the center line, so it cannot be removed. Kevin asking Carrick to come around the corner guard he just threw. Looks pretty good. In order to bury it, they had to sweep it that little extra bit. Sam's going to chase this one. This is Connor Dean, not a regular with Team Mooibroek, but filling in for Ryan. I've been told that Connor plays out of British Columbia. Connor has not had his best game here to start in the first four ends. Again, maybe just trying to get used to the ice, and as well as climatize himself to these new teammates for him. Now Aaron Sluchinski being asked to come around the center line guard. Bump the red shot stone up just a bit. Sam Mooibroek deciding that he's gonna ask Connor to come down and just make a a freeze on top of the Coe stone, I believe. They're gonna have to go hard on this. This is not there. Ooh, dear. So yeah, Connor's really seems to be struggling here at this part of the curling game here. We're going to kind of try and come through the hole. Probably yelled down. You could drive a transport through there. This is routine. Can't tell what kind of weight they're talking about, but it looks like backline. So Sluchinski throwing his intern here. There it goes. There it goes. Got to get it through. Yep, they did. Love the weight. Well executed. Real good shot. That's going to kind of force Sam. Here, we're going to have a look at it again. Tyler getting on it early to hold it. Then you can see right there it starts to go. Through the hole. Tap, tap, and right out the back door. Now this is Scott Mitchell. I think he's running the red into the pile. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, kind of got unlucky there by having that yellow catch the second shot stone, or the third shot stone, I guess it would have been. So that allowed Cooey to remain sitting the two yellows are definitely counters now. They're both behind the guard. Kevin's going to ask Tyler to come down on top of that red, I guess. And oh man, if you could ever make that freeze, it would put a lot of heat on Team Mooibroek. So this is Tyler's intern, being a left-hander. In out motion. It's really trying hard to come off. Looks like he is by the red. That's not terrible. Sam says, Scott, come on down here. You need to whisper in my ear. How the heck are we going to get out of this? Obviously, with any weight, I mean, thought the yellow, believe it's the shot rock now. I mean, that's going absolutely nowhere. The sandwiched rock, I mean, it may go, but I'm going to suspect that if it goes, you're going to have to throw a fair bit of weight, and you know the back one is going, so It's just really a question of where the sandwiched rock will end up. I just don't know how lively these rocks are. But time will tell here. So Scott Mitchell with his last rock. This may dictate whether it's a big end or not. Really fluid delivery. Ooh, got a gotcha. Oh. I guess now the question is did it hit that back one enough that it's third shot? I don't know. I'm going to say, just by looking at it from my vantage point, that Cooey's still sitting 2. I think he's going to ask Tyler to throw basically the same shot. Although I think he would like it a little bit shorter. Definitely shorter. Yeah. So I'm making the assumption here that by playing that shot, Cooey definitely thinks he's 1-2. He's elected to play the straight draw, and while we're kind of hanging around waiting for this to happen, I can tell you that Kyle Waddell has a 3-0 lead over Cameron DeYoung. Mallett is got a big 5-1 lead on Ryan Jakes, and Magnus Ramfeld has got a 3-0 lead over Matthew Blandford. Now there is also some women's action currently going on as well. If I get a minute, I will try and update you with those scores. So here's Mooibroek's first stone of the fourth end, trying to draw in and around his own rock. It's definitely by the front stone. Now they're just going to really try and carve it and bury it. Not bad, not bad. This is going to have to just be a backline shot. Any weight and these things do not curl very good or very quickly. So I spoke of the women's draw. Faye Henderson from Scotland has a 3-1 lead over Team Wang from China. Isabel Rana and Jeet Cameron are tied 1-1. And that's it by the looks of it on the women's side. Thought there was a few more games going on. The weight here is critical. You underthrow it, you don't have much ice, probably wrecks on the front. Too much weight, and you're probably not even making contact with it, or you're not making enough contact with it to get it out of the rings. But Cooey, being the master he is, just slips it by, knocks it through the rings. Really good shot. Now it does give, because he did roll a little bit to the center line, there is a possibility of an inside roll, but I don't know that you can play it close enough to try and get that inside roll or not. I guess it's just how much risk do you want to take on here? So Sam Mooibroek's last shot here of the fourth end, an out turn. Lightweight takeout, maybe board hack weight. I'm not sure what the weight call was, but they definitely don't want to roll even more into the open. He's trying to carve this hard. That's going to sit right there. And this is going to be a open hit for, I believe, 3 here for Team Cooey here in the fourth end. I'd like to see him take a little less ice. I mean, you got some pretty good sweepers there, and Carrick, Martin, and Tyler Tardy that I think it'd be easier for them to hold the stone on this straight ice, or relatively straight ice, versus trying to carve it. All set up by a couple of really good shots around that corner guard. Now, mind you, it did take a miss for this end to develop, but that is what it's all about, is trying to increase the difficulty of your opponent's shot. This looks like it's good. I mean, Tyler's going to get on that, try and move it a bit here. That's good. So I believe it's a 3. I will confirm that when we come back after these short messages.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan. Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
I have an idea.
We're back live at the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown from Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Team Mooibroek versus Team Cooey. And Team Cooey scored a big 3-ender there in the 4th end, and they lead 3-1. That's Carrick Barton's first stone that he threw, short of the rings. I believe it's just off the center line. I didn't get a real quick, long look at it, but it looked like it was off the center line. And you have Nathan Steele's first rock, a corner guard. Gooey coming around his own rock, trying to bury it. Not going to get it buried. It'll leave an opportunity for Mooibroek to hit and roll under his corner guard if he chooses, or just play the draw down there. Yeah, I don't think that was touching the center line. This is kind of just, you know, what you feel most comfortable with, I think. I mean, you're trying to get your rock in the same place behind the corner guard, and certainly by playing the draw, you have a better chance of getting it there. This one just squeaks by the guard. Even though it's going to come out the other side, it's still a very good shot. Kevin's got to decide now whether he wants to chase that or whether he wants to just play one short. So Kevin's elected, this is interesting, Kevin's elected to try and just chip that guard over so he can get a good look at the shot, or the stone of Team Mooibroek, while rolling the shooter into the center line. You don't see this shot called very often, but look at this. Oh, he's got too much of it. Yeah. Oh, wow. No, he didn't. So the goal was to just tick this, roll into the center line. Hit too much of it, but it just stops dead right there. And even created a smile out of Tyler. Love this ball here by Sam Mooibroek. Says, to heck with you, you make that shot. I'm just going to go around the corner guard that now is in place as a result of your strategy, Kevin. Really would like to get this buried, but there it goes. Yeah, not totally buried, but certainly the open one is there. Wow. So playing it quiet enough that if they, I guess, hit the corner, they will roll into the rings. But I am a little surprised, but I guess, you know, at the other end of the spectrum is, you know, if we play the open one, he's going around that corner again and might not get a second look at it. They've made this perfect. Don't want to roll. Well, they did. They rolled into the center, but I mean, that was for me I guess the difficulty of playing that is you're rolling into the center, which might help Sam play a double, but I believe there's a double there right now. The fact that they're going to try and roll under the corner guard tells me there is no double. going hard on that, and they're going to get in behind. Oh, it's basically the same shot. Interesting. Kevin's now going to play the open one. Oh, no, he's not. He's come back. Tyler Tardy on his first rock of the fifth end here. He throws a lot of rotation. They're going to roll this one under the corner, or under the pile there. Such precision. Those who are relatively new to the game may not really appreciate how difficult those shots are. I mean, they require precision weight, broom in the right place, the thrower hitting the broom, the sweepers being able to sweep as necessary. That is a really good throw there by Scotty Mitchell. Tyler Tardy with his last rock here of the fifth, then trying to play a nice board to controlled weight hit. Ticks, unfortunately, that back one, so there'll be a double there for Mooibroek to sit to, but still gonna make it. A nice weight selection here. Didn't make the double, but I mean, he has removed one, and he sits 2-3. This is Cooey's first shot. This has got, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is not good, folks. I don't think they can believe what happened. Talk about giving them the ace of spades. You can see Carrick Martin going hard on this thing, and he just ticks it, which ticks his own, knocking it out of being shot rock. So Team Mooibroek sits two, sorry, drawing to sit three. With all the great shots that have been made here and through 5 ends, it's just hard to fathom that Kevin could miss that one in that way. So yeah, they now sit 3. Guess the options are kind of limited here. I mean, I could play the skinny double off the top red in the half in the 8-foot and try and make that steep double, and like you're never jamming on the yellow one, but I mean, if you didn't hit it right, I guess you could leave. Team Mooibroek sitting 3, drawing for 4. So Kevin's elected to play this out turn that they've played a couple of times here. Got some curling to do, boy. Yeah, this is rolling out. Wow, that's a huge turn of events here. You grab 3 in the 4th end, and now you're just handed it right back. Open draw for 3. Very uncharacteristic out-turn hit miss by Kevin Cooey. Even left the gentleman in the back watching, scratching his head. So Sam Mooibroek and his team are playing the exact same shot that was just played prior. And this is an open draw for 3. No issue. So I'll give you 3, and I'll take 3 right back. Thank you very much. After 5 ends, Team Mooibroek takes that 1-point lead again, and he leads 4-3. We'll be back after these commercials.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatchewan in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Welcome back. We're now playing the all-important even sixth end here of an 8-end game between Kevin Cooey and Sam Mooibroek. After exchanging 3 enders, Mooibroek leads Kevin Cooey 4-3. Centerline guard has gone up. Team Cooey has tried to throw the corner guard, but Carrick has thrown it a foot too heavy, and it's slipped into the ring, so that's allowed Sam to ask Nathan to remove the stone and roll in behind his own, which they've done to perfection. Now Kevin might be reeling inside, probably is, but he's calm, cool, and collected on the outside. He's asked Carrick to throw the corner guard. Carrick's looking like, oh no, did I throw that in the rings again? Yes, you did, Carrick. Yes, you did. Talk about not being able to play the end the way you want it. Wow. That's highly unusual as well, watching Carrick throw 2 guards in the rings. Now Connor Dean. This weekend's spare, I would assume, for the weekend. Being asked to remove, and he's going to do exactly what was asked. Hit and roll to the side of the other stone occupied by Sam Mooibroek's team. Kevin's just got to be careful. I mean, this is a critical end to score. Aaron Sluchinski. A third turn hit, trying to nose it, and he's basically done that and left himself in a pretty good situation. Mooibroek have to be a little bit careful, but I think really his only option is to play the out turn draw or try and remove that yellow stone, but I don't know if he can remove it. It's interesting here. I mean, I thought they might have played the the out turn draw, but I guess, you know, if you ever chiseled it even better behind that yellow guard or the yellow shot in the yellow stone, now let's go that way, in the house, I mean, it might make it a little bit easier. But I would argue going this way, if you ever were tight, I mean, you would tap that redstone into the open a little bit more, but I don't think they have to worry about that. I think they're well by it. Oh, it's light. Oh, wow, didn't see that coming. This gives opportunity for Kevin to hit the hole there between the yellow and the red, and potentially sit 2. I think you might want to hit the yellow one first if you were ever going to do that. Again, the only reason I think you're playing that is just the score is 4-3, and it is the 6th end, and you want to make sure you score. And I don't think you want a real difficult shot to play on your last one. And the more of the 4-foot that you have open, the better you'd feel about being able to just draw one down there. This is where games can drag on here. Kevin Cooey doesn't like to be rushed into anything. He'll talk this out as long as necessary. And with no time clocks in effect, you can really take as long as you want. I can give you a quick update on the other men's games here while we wait for Kevin and company to arrive at a decision. Kyle Waddell, he is up 4-1 on Cameron DeYoung. Bruce Mowat is all over Ryan Jakes, and I see that game has now come to a halt with Team Jakes conceding after 5 ends. The final score is listed as 7-1. Magnus Rumfeld, he continues to lead Matthew Blandford. The score there is 4-0. And as we know, our game is 4-3 Mooibroek over Kevin Cooey. With Aaron Sluchinski throwing his final rock here of the 6th end. Might have been a little lighter than they wanted, but I mean, I don't think that changes the strategy here for Sam. I mean, he's got another guard, and he's not got the hammer, so why not slip in and around that? So, and that's exactly what he's asked Nathan Steele to do. Or Nathan Steele. Scott Mitchell, sorry. Apologize, Scott. And to your family if they're watching. And to your friends. And to the Canadian curlers who are watching. So not sure what happened there. That's unusually light for this caliber. You know, you're trying to throw top 4, top button, and you're coming that far short. That's got to be 9-10 feet short. So now Kevin has an opportunity to run that yellow one that was last thrown by Aaron Sluchinski into the crotch of the 2, and I think that's what he asked Tyler to do. It looks like it's floating a bit. Yeah, they have not got this the way they wanted it. Wow. I don't know why Sam wouldn't just throw the same shot. I don't see, well, same shot, same call, different result. So I'm not sure what the call was here. I think I can safely say that the shot was the guard. So Tyler, with his last shot here of the 6th end, it's so imperative, I think, that Cooey scores. Tyler would have liked that on his first shot. But I think that has forced Mooibroek into playing the out-turn draw. So currently, as we sit and wait for Sam's Rock to get on its path, Team Cooey sitting 1, just 12 foot. Lots to come around here. Sam would love to bury this. Top 4 foot, top button. It looks pretty good too. shot. Real good. Real good. That is going to make it difficult for Kevin to score. We could be drawn into another long conversation here as Kevin and Aaron kind of walk through the scenarios. Not sure what they've decided on, but it looks like they're going to try and peel that front one. Maybe just a shade high. Is that any good? I'd love to see that one again, Connor. Oh, perfect. Thanks. The famous lift and slide. Out turn hit here by, and as I suggested, just a shade high, and we're able to remove that the front junk and end up sitting second shot here, but in a much better position than they were before. Still going to be hard to score with anything guarded on the yellow on the high side, providing you're throwing the out turn, but now it's time for Team Mooibroek to slow this game down a bit. Walk through all the options. I think the options are you guard or you try and nose this, and I think you can even, depending on what turn they're throwing. If you could get an inside roll and tick the blue out of the rings at the same time, that would be ideal. First things first, though, remove the yellow stone and try and set one. Is the out turn. And they've done that, and they're going to sit two. Perfect shot. Kevin's got nothing but the hit for one here. Tyler's going on this pretty hard. It looks good now, yeah. Very good. So, the good news is Kevin scores his one in the sixth end to tie the game. The not so good news is he was looking for more. Anyway, we will be back at Swift Current, Saskatchewan after these brief commercial messages.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
So we're back here for end number 7 of this contest between Kevin Cooey and Sam Mooibroek. We're tied up at 4-4. Team Mooibroek will have the hammer here in the 7th end. Certainly you would expect Mooibroek to want to play this end as open as he possibly can. You start to wonder if maybe the ice is tightening up a bit. I know that Scott's draw in the 6th end, like that came out well short. And here you, I believe, had a come around that has again fallen way short. And you just don't expect that from these guys at this level to throw it that light, or maybe I should say miss a draw shot by that much. Kevin trying to throw up another corner guard that catches the center line, which it will. Not possible to remove it. Team Whitby coming around everything now. They're willing to gamble here. Probably with the whole mindset of if we, at worst, if we give Cooey one, we'll have the hammer coming home. Tim Cooey trying to come down, don't want to pop out into the open, which they're not going to. So that's a really good shot. Now certainly Team Mooibroek gonna try and open things up. Connor Dean throwing a takeout here with a lot of weight. Where that rock ended up might have cut off any possibility of an outturn draw, but still early in the end. I think if you're Kevin, you'd be quite content to throw another guard. Yeah. Kevin, you need to wear a toque. That hoodie looks so much like a gangster. Which, hey, maybe you are. So Kevin's elected to ask Aaron Sluchinski to, come in on top of their own yellow. Boys are going to really have to go to get this one there. I don't think it's there. Well, probably was there if they don't. Well, not probably. It was there if they don't chap off that front one. Wonder if they ever considered, tapping the top one in the yellow top in the 12-foot there and try and roll a little bit towards the second shot. It's not the greatest setup here. I kind of like this a little bit better, I think. This just makes more sense. You don't want to leave it there. Okay, you don't. Now Kevin's probably, just kind of going through his head like, I want to make sure I don't give up two here, and that means I quickly, run the yellow into the red and sit three, all things being equal, of course. Or, do I want to, kind of engage in a little cat and mouse here and just throw it down to that rock? I know earlier on in the game I was talking about, the next quadrant here of curling for the next Olympics in 2030. Who might stay with whom? I don't know whether Kevin plans on being around for the next trials, but really like the way he and Tyler get along, or seem to get along anyway. I think they have some really great discussions. However, who knows what Tyler's thinking. Tyler might want to, kind of venture onto his own and get his own squad, because 4 years is a long time. And, 4 years allows you to put together a team now. And, if things, if you think you're missing one particular aspect of your team arsenal, then, you can make a change. You kind of wonder, like, whether, Carrick would be in for another 4-year cycle or not. Playing front end's tough on these guys. So they've finally come to a decision. These last two ends have, taken a while to play here. Not uncharacteristic of a game that involves Kevin Cooey. And again, say what you want about Kevin. I mean, when the time clocks are on, he still gets his games in. Sometimes with less than 10 seconds, but gets them done.
Line's good. Starting to come off. Line's good.
That's quite the brush there by Tarek and Aaron. So I got frozen out there for a short minute. I see that the furniture has been rearranged, and now Team Mooibroek are sitting 1-3. Still a lot of the 4-foot available for Team Mooibroek, should they be looking at trying to draw for two at some point here. Wow, I didn't see that coming. That was quite the shot there by Tyler Tardy. I didn't. Well, I mean, you know that it's possible. It's just, but it's such a difficult shot that I didn't think they would ever call that. But anyway, what a tremendous shot. Now trying to make this just skinny slash. Oh, just touches the top one. So now this change. This is that shot by Tyler has totally changed the dynamics of this end here. Instead of trying to potentially protect against a deuce, he's now in, one could argue, the driver's seat here in a way. I mean, if we had an overhead, we might be able to see if the red and yellow are frozen there together, but there's a couple of options that they have. One is the, I guess, guard on shot rock if they are shot. I mean, because if those are frozen, I mean, well, I guess you'd still move the yellow, but he's got the almost, for lack of better words, half a rock on the yellow and roll the shooter underneath. That wouldn't be my first call, but it might be my second.
Just top 8.
Take your time, Kevin. There's no hurry. When you're in these kind of situations, it just sometimes feels like it's getting harder and harder to commit to the shot that you kind of agreed on when you left the house to come down to throw. Oh, Kevin, what are you doing, dude? Okay. Well, they ended up leaving 3 yellows in the rings, but I don't know if that was kind of the call. Because this allows Mooibroek to have a relatively easy shot, comparatively speaking, to what he could have been looking at. Straight draw behind the corner guard. Carrick and Tyler are sitting there talking, but Carrick looks more perplexed than anybody. So Mooibroek is his first stone of the 7th end in a 4-4 game. And he gets it, I don't know if that's 2/3 or 4/5 buried. Gotta be careful here. Once again. So he's going to try and remove that red stone just thrown by Sam. And leave Sam the same shot for his one.
We like 4th, so that's not bad.
Not an easy shot by any means. Oh, this has got some curling to do. This is not going to be close. Wow. Again, all a result of, Kevin just not, executing on his first one. So, free draw for 2. At one point during this end, it looked like Sam was going to have a really difficult draw for a potential 2, and this couldn't have got any easier for him. So we're down to the nitty gritty here. One end left to go, hopefully. However, an extra end does loom. Our score after 7 ends. Mooibroek, I believe it's 6-4, or is it? Yeah, 6-4. Okay. So now they're just having a quick discussion at where they're going to place the first rock of this end, I'm sure. But we'll be right back to watch this 8th end after these commercial messages.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.
So we're back here for eighth and final end. I'm having a little bit of video problems. Lead rocks have been thrown. We've got a center line guard and a rock in the full 8 foot here behind that center line guard. Mooibroek looks like he's asking to have another center line guard thrown up, while Kevin has got his corner guard and a rock in behind the corner guard. It's probably exposed on the wide side, but it is behind the tee line. But I think Mooibroek's decided that, especially with the 2-point lead here, although I don't think it would matter whether it was 2 or 1. I think this is a really good call. I think it is the best call of the situation. Yeah, that's going to be useful for a moment anyway. Obviously would have liked to probably have lined them up. Now Aaron Sluchinski being asked to come around and freeze to that shot on the 8 foot. Prefer no bump, but going to get a little. They decided to chase this back one here. And it looks like a pretty good shot. And the key there is that it is second shot. Kevin's going to have to at least think about, kind of removing something up front. Although he still has 5 rocks to come. I was thinking the same, Kevin. So just playing down to that rock on the back of the 8 with really trying to carve it here. As we say, it's not the preferred outcome, but it's not the end of the world. The end of the world might be if they get a roll in behind this. Perfect. Really only needs to get to the center line. This will be Nathan Steele's first of 2 here in the 8th end in a 6-4 lead for his team. I think I called him Nathan again. Oh my God. I have to apologize to all those people again. This will be Scott Mitchell's first of 2. So they've elected to play a hit here. This will be an out-turn hit. Such a good delivery. Tyler Tardy, his first of 2. His team needing 2 to tie, 3 to win. Garrick kind of letting Kevin know that could be a little down weight here. Well, if you're kind of counting rocks, there's one that you got in as a score. If nobody throws. Mooibroek asking Scott Mitchell just to come down to the face of that. Scott's final rock of his pair here in the 8th end. He's already thrown a draw that was fairly short, but this one looks like it's definitely gliding a lot better. It's not gonna, I don't think, get past that top yellow. No, he's just a little short on that. I think Kevin comes right in and plays the shot that Sam had asked Scott to play. I see what Tyler's looking at. I don't know, the setup's, I think, a lot better right now than if you play that red onto the yellow onto the red. Good shot by Tyler. You would, I don't know, like, I'm going to guess they're playing a hit and trying to spill both of them. I know that they were trying to get that rock just past the yellow one, but I think he's got plenty of room there to make this. I don't know if they're worried about the yellow squirting over and catching on that red one in the back 8 or back 12, back something. This is going to be close. Oh, he did. I was going to say it's going to be close. I didn't think he got out to it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, what a break that is for Team Mooibroek. Look at this result again. Right here, he just looks like he doesn't in-out it like he usually does, and they jump on it right out of his hand. I thought there it fell back, but it just catches the top one, which hits the yellow, which backwards into the red one, and it's behind cover. I'm wondering if Kevin can come off of his own and make it that way. It might be easier. He's probably still sits 3. So we're both down to both skips are shooting, and Mooibroek's thrown his. Got a huge break, I think. Now it's up to Kevin with his first one. Not quite sure what they're calling, whether they're trying to, get to the face of that, whether they're trying to come off their own and into the red. I'm really not sure. With the weight selection, I'm going to... Oh, he gave that a little push. I was going to say with the weight selection, that's out there. That is out there big time. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's busting hard. They're right to the nose of this. Oh. Wow. Real good. They're sitting 4. This looked wide out of his hand with the pop there. They're trying to carve it really good. Tyler is anyway, and then requires Carrick to keep it straight enough to get by, and then back to carving it by Carrick or by Tyler. Good outcome. So there's obviously room to get an inside roll here. I mean, I'm thinking if you just nose that and stay frozen, I guess getting 2 would maybe even be difficult. I guess they got to decide what they really are playing here. Are they playing the, just to nose it and stay frozen? Or are they trying to, I guess, hit 3/4 or hit, no, I was going to say the 3/4 to a half a rock low, get the roll. Whatever they decided, Sam got down there and looked at it and said, nah, I'm not so sure. Because I think they were playing the roll. Now it looks like they might be talking about just trying to nose it and get a freeze out of it. Well, they're having a long chat about this. I mean, this is a really crucial shot, not only for the thrower, but for the person in the house. And I mean, it's worth mentioning, I guess, that the guy in the house is not the usual third in the house. That's Ryan Wiebe. He's not here this weekend, or he's at least not here today. If he's not here today, he may not be here for Friday either. I would suspect he's away for the weekend. But anyway, the guy in the house is kind of hasn't seen the release and all that stuff on a consistent basis. So looks like they're playing this. They might even be playing the straight draw for all I know. This is starting to go hard. Well, they're playing oh, what a shame. So that was so not what they were looking for, and unfortunately they erred on the wrong side. They never wanted to leave that on the high side. It was nose or across the face a little bit, 3/4 to a half, maybe with that weight. It was only a half, but I'm not going to say this is an easy routine shot for Kevin on his favorite out turn, because he's missed an out turn already in this game, a total flash that set up the 3 in the fifth end. This looks like a pretty good release. They just need to make it go away. Anything nose or less, they have, and they got it. And wow, that kind of force snuck up, and that turns into a 8-4 victory for Team Cooey over Team Mooibroek. Pretty exciting couple of ends there from the fifth end on, the second half of the game, with a couple threes and a 4. So anyway, thank you for watching the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown. Be sure to check Curling Zone. There's a lot more games coming to you from Swift Current, Saskatchewan throughout tomorrow. Again, I believe there's some on tonight, but tomorrow and all through the weekend. Be sure to check the schedule. Thank you for watching. For Connor Simpson, this is Terry Corbin. Good night, everybody.
So with the impact to my business and income, will this delay my retirement?
I know you're worried, Marshall, but based on the original plan we came up with, you're only about 6 months behind.
I thought it would be years, not months.
You should feel good. Remember, you've got a plan.
Thanks.
With change comes questions. See the impact of your money decisions before you make them with RBC Wealth Plan.